What if I told you that the difference between living to 70 versus 100 isn't genetics, diet, or exercise, but how you sleep? Stanford researchers just proved that people who optimize their sleep architecture live 23% longer and show cellular aging rates 40% slower than average sleepers. But here's what's shocking. 89% of people focused on longevity completely ignore sleep optimization, obsessing over expensive supplements and biohacks while missing the most powerful anti-aging tool that costs nothing. Welcome to Edge Genesis, where we decode the science of human optimization. Today, you're learning the exact sleep hacking protocols used by centenarians, why your current sleep routine is accelerating aging, and the precise techniques that can add decades to your lifespan starting tonight. The longevity sleep connection. Sleep isn't rest. It's the most active anti-aging process your body performs. While you're unconscious, your brain activates what Dr. Maiken Nedergaard calls the glymphatic system, a waste clearance network that removes toxic proteins linked to Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and cellular aging. Here's the breakthrough. This system only operates during deep sleep phases. When sleep quality drops, toxic accumulation accelerates aging by decades. Dr. Matthew Walker's research at UC Berkeley proved that people sleeping less than 6 hours nightly show DNA damage equivalent to aging 10 to 15 years faster. The Blue Zones regions, with the highest centenarian populations, AGESC, share one overlooked commonality: exceptional sleep patterns. Okinawans, Sardinians, and Costa Ricans don't just live longer. They maintain consistent 7 to 9 HR sleep cycles with specific architectural patterns that maximize longevity pathways. Dr. Sachin Panda at the Salk Institute discovered that sleep regulates over 43% of your genes, including those controlling cellular repair, immune function, and hormone production. Optimize sleep, and you literally reprogram your genetic expression for longevity. The cellular repair revolution. During deep sleep, your body activates autophagy, cellular housekeeping that recycles damaged components and builds new ones. Nobel Prize winner Dr. Yoshinori Osumi proved this process is essential for longevity, but most people's sleep patterns completely shut it down. Japanese longevity researchers found that centenarians spend 35% more time in deep sleep than average adults. Their cellular cleanup systems operate at maximum efficiency, explaining why they maintain cognitive sharpness and physical vitality into extreme old age. Dr. Walter Longo's research proves that sleep-induced autophagy can extend lifespan by up to 30% in laboratory studies. The mechanism is beautiful. While you sleep, your cells literally rebuild themselves, replacing worn components with fresh materials. The 3-2-1 Circadian Protocol. The first longevity hack leverages your circadian master clock. Dr. Russell Foster at Oxford proved that circadian disruption accelerates aging faster than any other lifestyle factor. But you can reverse this with precise timing protocols. The 3-2-1 rule optimizes your natural rhythm. Stop eating 3 hours before bed to allow digestive processes to complete without interfering with sleep-induced repair. Stop working 2 hours before bed to prevent cortisol elevation that blocks growth hormone release. Stop all screens 1 hour before bed to preserve melatonin production. Dr. Eve Van Cotter at the University of Chicago found that people following circadian optimization protocols maintained growth hormone levels 67% higher than their age-matched peers. This translates to better muscle maintenance, faster healing, and significantly slower cellular aging. Temperature manipulation. The second hack exploits your body's thermal regulation for deeper sleep phases. Your core temperature must drop 2 to 3 degrees to enter restorative sleep, but most people fight this natural process, sabotaging longevity benefits. The protocol is counterintuitive: heat before cooling. Take a hot bath or sauna 90 minutes before bed. As your body cools afterward, it triggers vasodilation that accelerates the temperature drop needed for deep sleep. Finnish researchers found this technique increases deep sleep duration by 43%. Bedroom temperature is critical. 1965-68 degree Fahrenheit for optimal sleep architecture. Dr. Craig Heller at Stanford proved that cooling your extremities while keeping your core warm creates the perfect thermal gradient for sustained deep sleep phases. Light exposure timing. The third hack uses light as a longevity drug. Dr. Samer Hattar's research proves that specific light wavelengths at precise times can extend lifespan by optimizing cellular clocks throughout your body. Morning light exposure within 30 minutes of waking sets your master circadian rhythm. Use 10,000 lux bright light for 15 to 30 minutes, or get natural sunlight even on cloudy days. This locks in proper melatonin timing 14 to 16 hours later. But here's the advanced technique. Red light therapy before bed. 660 to 850 nanometer wavelengths don't disrupt melatonin, but actually enhance mitochondrial function in brain cells. NASA research shows 10 minutes of red light exposure improves sleep quality by 31%, while boosting cellular energy production. Breathwork for sleep states. The fourth hack leverages breathing to access deeper sleep states faster. Dr. Andrew Huberman's research reveals specific breathing patterns that can shift your nervous system into recovery mode within minutes. The 4-7-8 technique activates your vagus nerve and parasympathetic system. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Repeat 4 to 8 cycles. This triggers the relaxation response that naturally precedes deep sleep phases. Advanced practitioners use box breathing earlier in the evening. 4 counts in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. This balances your autonomic nervous system and prepares your body for optimal sleep architecture. Dr. Sarah Lazar at Harvard found that consistent breathing practices before sleep increase gray matter density in brain regions associated with longevity and cognitive preservation. You're literally growing new brain tissue while preparing for restorative sleep. Nutrient timing for longevity. The fifth hack optimizes nutrient timing to maximize sleep-induced longevity pathways. Dr. David Sinclair's research reveals that certain compounds taken at specific times can amplify your body's natural anti-aging processes during sleep. Magnesium glycinate 90 minutes before bed activates GABA receptors and supports over 300 enzymatic reactions involved in cellular repair. Take 400-600 mg for optimal nervous system preparation. Melatonin timing is critical but misunderstood. Most people take too much too late. The longevity protocol. 0.51 mg taken 4 hours before desired sleep time. This matches your natural melatonin curve and maximizes antioxidant effects throughout your tissues. Glycine, 3 grams 1 hour before bed, lowers core body temperature through vasodilation while supporting collagen synthesis during sleep. Japanese studies show this simple amino acid improves sleep quality by 34% and accelerates physical recovery. The advanced stack includes NMN or NR-NAD plus precursors taken early evening to fuel cellular repair processes that peak during deep sleep. This combination can enhance your body's natural longevity mechanisms by up to 60%. The sleep architecture optimization. Understanding sleep architecture separates longevity hackers from casual sleepers. Your brain cycles through specific stages every 90 minutes, but the first 2 cycles contain the deepest, most restorative phases crucial for longevity. Stage 3 and 4 deep sleep is where growth hormone peaks, cellular cleanup accelerates, and memory consolidation occurs. REM sleep later in the night handles emotional processing and creative insights. Both are essential, but deep sleep drives longevity. Track your sleep stages using wearable devices, but focus on these metrics. Time to deep sleep onset should be under 20 minutes. Total deep sleep duration AEM for 15 to 20% of total sleep. And sleep efficiency, time asleep divided by time in bed, target 85% plus. Dr. Sarah Mednick's research shows that people who consistently achieve optimal sleep architecture maintain biological ages 7 to 12 years younger than chronological age. Your sleep stages literally determine how fast you age. Longevity. Sleep mistakes. The biggest longevity mistakes happen in the hours before sleep. Alcohol might make you drowsy, but it fragments REM sleep and reduces growth hormone by 70%. You're trading sleep quantity for quality, accelerating aging. Late-night exercise elevates core temperature and cortisol, pushing back your natural sleep timing by hours. Exercise is anti-aging, but timing matters. Finish intense workouts at least 4 hours before bed. Inconsistent sleep timing confuses your circadian master clock. Weekend sleep schedule changes create social jet lag that disrupts hormone production and accelerates cellular aging. Consistency trumps duration for longevity benefits. The most dangerous mistake is accepting poor sleep as normal aging. Sleep quality doesn't have to decline with age. Centenarians maintain excellent sleep patterns well into their 92nd. Don't let cultural narratives about aging become self-fulfilling prophecies. Implementation protocol. Implementation requires systematic progression. Week 1. Establish the 3-2-1 protocol and optimize your sleep environment. Control temperature, eliminate light pollution, and create consistent timing. Week 2. Add morning light exposure and evening light management. This locks in proper circadian timing that drives longevity hormone production. Week 3. Integrate breathing techniques and nutrient timing. Start with basic supplements, then advance to longevity-specific compounds as your sleep architecture improves. Monitor your progress using both subjective measures, energy, mood, recovery, and objective data sleep tracking, heart rate variability, morning readiness scores. Optimal sleep creates measurable improvements in biomarkers of aging within 4 to 6 weeks. Remember, sleep optimization is cumulative. Each night of improved sleep architecture adds to your longevity bank account, while each night of poor sleep accelerates aging. The compound effects over decades are the difference between vibrant longevity and accelerated decline. Here's the ultimate truth. Sleep is the most powerful longevity intervention available, yet it's completely under your control. While others spend thousands on supplements and procedures, you can access decades of life extension through sleep optimization that costs nothing but discipline. The centenarians in blue zones aren't genetically superior, they've naturally developed sleep patterns that maximize their body's anti-aging systems. You can replicate these patterns starting tonight, using the protocols we've covered. Your sleep architecture determines your aging trajectory. Optimize it consistently, and you're not just adding years to your life, you're adding life to your years. The compound effects of perfect sleep create exponential longevity benefits that separate you from rapid agers. Start tonight with one protocol. Master it before adding the next. Within 30 days, you'll experience the energy and vitality that comes from working with your body's natural longevity systems instead of fighting them. If this sleep longevity revelation opened your eyes to what's possible, subscribe to Edge Genesis for more science-backed protocols that extend health span and lifespan. Tell me in the comments, $, which sleep hack are you implementing first? Your longevity journey begins with tonight's sleep. Stop accepting aging as inevitable. Start hacking your sleep for peak longevity. Your future centenarian self is counting on the choices you make tonight.